Hello, my friends, and welcome back to another session with the Older Man. Today, we're going to get into our favorite program, the Older Man Random Reviews.
The Older Man Random Review. Learn about life from an older man. Yes, an older man.
Yes. We're going to do this. So today's selection is a little different. These are my selections, okay? So these are videos I found funny. Most of them are. Listen, I got a serious, sometimes sick sense of humor, depending on who you ask. But I always find that within humor, there's always a sense of sweet realism. Keeping things real but putting a sense of humor behind it is also a great way to get information across to people without making it feel like you're sticking it to them. So it's a great form of communicating information. So some of these videos I hope you find as funny as I do, but you will also learn the lessons from them. All right, so let's have a laugh today, guys. Let's have a laugh, but also get educated at the same time. Cool? All right. Let's do this. But you know, come on, give me that thumbs up first before we go any further. Let's do the thumbs up. Just show the algorithm you love what I am sending out to you guys. Okay, and of course, if you want to book a session with me, get me over on askanolderman.com. And more importantly, join our community. I'm getting there, almost launched. It's a little slow this summer. My wife's on vacation. She was helping me with things, but she's out. But she had to go back to the UK. Mommy's not well, so I stayed behind, work on a YouTube channel, and I have a quiet house, which is a good thing. I get to do more videos, but unfortunately, the stuff that she was helping me on is sort of, weaned off a bit. But she'll be back in a couple of days. So with that, my friends, let's get into this first video.
Some call me a player, but 3 husbands later, I'm still looking for the one.
I'm looking for my wife, and I know she's looking for me, too. I'm looking for a girl who's not after my money, because I don't have any.
Honey, I love a short king. They make up for it in so many other ways. I need him to have money and a good car.
I'm a silly guy. Yeah. I'll have your girl laughing one minute. And in my arms the next. Go on, loser.
I think that age is just a number. And that's why I want my man to be 20 years younger.
Some call me a player, but 3 husbands later.
Oh, man. Ladies, you do not want to be in that position. You don't want to be in this position where you're this age and you're talking about, I'm not settling. I want a man 20 years younger than me. Oh, gosh, man, this is hilarious. Oh, but what can you do? It's a beautiful thing to see. Even at this age, everybody is still looking for companionship and still looking for love, man. But it is hilarious to watch it. Let's get a few comments on this one. Or Filipino grandma. I'm looking for a girl who's not after my money because I don't have any. NRD girl said, I knew Mabel was a player. I could tell. Oh, this lady said, love these posts. Thank you for sharing a new normal for senior citizens. Rocking chairs no longer the destination. Yay. No, listen, guys, if you take care of yourself and you just focus on what's important, keep happy, stay happy, but more importantly, stay physically mobile. Lift weights and focus on your mobility, staying flexible. In other words, you can have as much muscle on your body as possible. It will help you to move. But if you can't move properly, you're old. That is the true definition of aging, is when you become immobile, unable to move. So make sure you stay flexible. Make sure you stay mobile. Sitting in that rocking chair is what's going to kill you. 9293 says, Larry all the way. I love a silly guy. All right, let's go to another type of reality show, Pop the Balloon. Okay? This one cracked me up. I was laughing for bloody at least 15 minutes after I watched this one. Here we go.
Braylon, I'm 37.
Okay, and Braylon, why did you pop your balloon?
Initially I thought the shoe was beautiful, but it was too much weave. The toes hanging off the shoes for me. So yeah, I just kind of the
Oh
toe
my
was like she
goodness.
gripping the side of the shoe. So it's not even trying to be funny. It's just that's what I saw.
My toes.
Oh, toes hanging on for dear life. I don't know how you women can wear shoes that are so small for your feet just because you like the shoes. Blows my mind. Oh, oh. The only thing I don't understand about when people are looking for love from each other is that you look at each other and judge a person on how they dress. That is the least, I mean the least of the least. Every time I look at these shows, Pop the Balloon, the first thing they start complaining about is, oh, I don't like that shirt with that pants. I think I don't understand why you would do. That doesn't make the cart to the person. Some people just have poor fashion sense, but they're great people. They're great providers. They're great protectors. They're great women, great men. But their fashion sense is just off. But it does not dictate the character of the person. It blows my mind how shallow we have become. I'm disappointed that I'm hearing this crap from this man. Yes, I can deal with the weave because you women take this weave shit way too serious. Natural, natural, natural. Every man will tell you he wants a natural haired woman. We don't care how picky it is, how short it is. A short fro, nice little curls, throw a little activator in there, just dye it. It's fine, especially our black women. We love to see you natural. If that hair smells good, don't care how short it is. But there's nothing worse than getting next to a woman and smelling that sweaty weave. Oh, nothing worse. So ladies, you got to get away from the weave and wear the correct size shoes, for Christ's sake. But men, you shouldn't be looking at these. You should have asked her some deeper questions to get to know the person, try to understand her rather than her shoes. That's a really feminine move right there. Funny as hell, but feminine. Let's go to the next one.
Hey baby, need any help or anything?
Oh no baby, I'm good, thank you. Must be nice to be able to relax around here. I've been in the kitchen for 40 days and 40 nights, and I have not yet seen a comfortable cushion.
Baby, I see you working. You need any help with anything?
Oh, no baby, I'm good, thanks.
Okay.
Must be nice to be able to relax around here. I've been sleeping for 40 days and 40 nights, and I have not yet seen a comfortable pillow. My arms are numb and bleeding.
Baby!
Bending down it.
Baby, you home? Ooh, this feels good.
Can you change the oil on my car? My car needs an oil change.
Oh my God.
Baby, while I'm up, you want something to drink? she ain't listening to me.
Baby, I'm thirsty. Can you give me something to drink?
Exaggerated, but so true. I do not understand why women have a problem seeing a man just relaxed. If he's not functioning for her, something's wrong. I need you ladies to tell me why you think that is acceptable or normal. I put my foot down when that shit happens, okay? I know I can see the scowls in the corner of her eye. I don't give two hoots. I'm doing my relaxing time. She knows shit gets done when I ready to get it done, not when she wants it done. So she don't even ask anymore. But that's 20 years. That's just 20 years where I do not relinquish my comfort because I know what I'm doing is producing. I know what I'm doing is contributing. So when a woman naturally get in that state, when she feels that she's doing her thing and I'm not by her side doing it or doing something else, something in them literally goes off. It triggers something in them. And this is a thing that most men recognize. Women, you got to freaking check yourself on this crap, man, because it's not nice. So this one here is a response to one of my videos I just did. I thought it was really, really good. And I wanted to just respond on it. So I'll flash that video here. You guys can go and check it out. But Benjamin Mahone said, "Hello, older man. Why, sir? Can you elaborate on these expectations of women trying to obtain perfection, but distance themselves even further from the desire of the average man? Do we blame the Kardashians, Sex and the City, TikTok, toxicity, social media in general? What man likes a BBL or fake eyelashes, etc.? Yet all women see this as being attractive. To whom?" My friend, this is part of female nature. Women compete against each other. What they're trying to do is to eliminate the competition. Even when that competition isn't there, their goal is to make sure that they maintain their hierarchy in the beauty department when it comes to women. So you got to understand, my friend, this is why women spend so much money on beauty products and BBLs and all of that crap, because they can look on social media and become instantly influenced by other women who are prettier than them. And it's part of their group think. But to eliminate as many of the competition is essential. That's why every woman is a 10. Because the woman who stays in her delusional state thinking that she's a 10, even though she isn't, is immediately discarded by those men that she's trying to get. Because those men look at her now like she's an idiot. So women know strategically what they're doing. But what is essential is they have to keep up their beauty standards so that they can eliminate the competition. Stay on the hierarchy, and they'll do this for as long as they can, which is pretty much right through to their 70s and 80s, for Christ's sake. It's just being pushed further and further until their latest years. Women at all ages are getting Botox, are getting bloody, what do you call it when they pull the skin, facelift, etc. The eternal quest for beauty and to stay competitive in a market that constantly eliminate women because they're no longer attractive. A lot of women have to stay relevant, and they know that their beauty is their currency. It's no different than a man trying to make money. It isn't. A woman's currency is her youth and beauty. As she loses her youth, she tries to increase her beauty. A man's attractiveness to the opposite sex is his resources. He tries to acquire as much of that as he gets older. It's a simple thing, my friend. Next one. Oh, I love how this woman brought it home in a very simple, straightforward way. Men know that her money isn't his money, even though that's the way it should be. Her money should be the family's money. His money should be the family's money. Working together is what it's all about. I got asked that question earlier this morning because a lady wanted to know, hi Yasmin, wanted to know how my wife and I conducted our marriage. Were we 50-50? I said, and the answer is yes. We both contribute towards the house, and that is important. Number one, I give my wife relevance. My goal is not to bloody make her feel useless. That's what she wanted. She wanted to feel like she's useful. And the reason for that is I do not want a bored housewife sitting at home, because that's when it can go horribly wrong. Women will come at me, oh, what kind of man are you? I am not a traditional man. I'm a man that have woken up to the reality of today's environment. I have seen too many housewives taking D while their husbands out there working their asses off. Way too many. Okay? I'm not prepared to take that chance with my relationship. More and more women want to have more relevance than just spitting out kids because they have fallen prey to the propaganda of today's feminism. My wife isn't immune to that. She loves working. She loves being out there. Yes, it's tiring for her, especially now as she starts to get older. It's hitting her. It is hitting her. 10, 15 years ago, she was perfectly okay with just getting out there and hitting the corporate world like she still is. But now she's in her 50s, about to hit mid-50s. Yes, it's tiring. So now she'll probably try to find something that's a little less taxing. So because we bring our funds together and because we bring our energy together, we share everything so that we don't stress each other out. So that both of us have never been really ultra stressed in our relationship. So we get to spend good time with our kids, but yet we were able to hire a full-time live-in nanny that took care of a lot of the heavy lifting in the house. So we get to enjoy our kids when we came home instead of actually having to cook and clean and do all of that crap. It was done. But the reason for that is because we combine our income. But if I was stressing out just on my income, we would have to go and live somewhere else. We would have to go and bring down our lifestyle, because in a ever-changing, very expensive society, if you want a particular type of lifestyle, it's going to cost you money, my friends. So that's the lesson for you guys. So ladies, you need to ask yourself, okay, what am I bringing to the table? If you're not bringing 50-50, meaning 50% of the income, or even 30 or 40% of the income, it doesn't matter. Some months or some years, you're going to be up and down. It doesn't matter. If you're not equally contributing, whether it's money, energy, time, or attention, then somebody's going to feel like they're missing out. That's why it's important for you guys to make sure that you're sharing those things.
Beg for love. Don't ever beg for connection. Don't ever beg somebody to stay with you. Don't ever beg somebody to be with you. Don't ever beg. You are a sovereign being. You're a sovereign light. You offer love and connection in your own world. Be with somebody who wants to be with you. Be with somebody who chooses you. Be with somebody that sees your light, appreciates that light, and helps that light shine brighter. Don't ever beg for connection. Don't ever beg for love.
The brother is spitting some facts. The reality of it is, if you are in a relationship with someone, that means both of you are exchanging emotions, okay? If at some point one person cuts off those emotions, sex. For example, we had a deep discussion yesterday with my guest, Katrina Valente, the sex therapist, where we talked about sexless marriages. If you haven't seen that, guys, go and check it out. If the wife, for example, start to use sex as a negotiation tool, using it as a weapon, there is no way that you as a man should have to beg for that, because that is an essential part of two people coming together. No man, none, has ever gotten down on his knees and decided to share his life and give up the multiple sexual partners that he had before he got married to then enter into a relationship where he now has to beg for sex, beg for affection. And the same thing applies to the men. Your wife should never have to beg you to give her a hug or give her a kiss. If those things weren't coming in the beginning, you should never have committed yourselves to that person. Should never have done that. Because if affection was part of the deal when you first got together, it should never be cut off during the relationship. Whether you're married or whether you're in a relationship without the legal signed document. But no party should have to beg for the most basic human connection. None. So get that straight, my friends. And women will try their hardest to emasculate you as they get deeper and deeper into your relationship. Do not ever beg for it. Make that woman always feel that you have choices. Please understand that. Make that woman know that you don't have a problem walking away from this. Listen, don't get me wrong. You try your hardest to fix whatever problem you have. But do not make her use emotional blackmail and hostage taking. Hostage meaning keeping that punani away from you so that you could do something else. Once she reach into that dirty bag of tricks, the relationship is pretty much going to be on a downward slope. And ladies, if you want to get back on the street, you do that shit. Because that's when you set your man up to go and cheat or set him up to literally just withdraw even more. There's a lot of things I didn't say yesterday in that discussion, but I will have her on again and we will have deeper discussion. But anyway,
quick story time. The other day, this young lady came up to me and she was like, "How old are you?" She was looking at me for a while. And she asked me the question, "How old are you?" And, I'm not going to disclose my age yet. And then she was like, "Well, you look about 22. That's crazy." I'm 58, by the way. But I told her my age, and she was like, that's crazy, that's wild. And I told her I use this. I take a little dab of that, put it on morning and night, just a little pea size on your finger. Because she was about 27 and I told her you look about 38. But moral of the story is, you know, make sure you guys are doing your skincare.
Oh man, I have no words, man. I have no words. Who the hell take this plastic cling wrap face and tell him that he looked like he's 22? Who in their right mind would tell him that? You know, when men grow up without a father, this is the kind of shit you get. Because this man never had other men around him. Because other men would freaking bring his ass back into reality. This is a man that only hang out with women. I'm telling you. Men are real when it comes to looks. They would laugh at your ass in the barber shop. They will freaking laugh at you on the football field. If you ever came up with any shit about, yeah, I put barbecue sauce on my face for my skincare routine, they would freaking tell you that you're an idiot. They would laugh you to scorn. So gentlemen, just keep it real with each other, okay? But this man is seriously delusional, man. 22. All right, one more.
Don't realize, and women will vouch for me, we don't actually say what we mean. We say what we feel. Mic drop.
That's a very difficult thing for a lot of guys to comprehend, because we hear what you say and then we think that's what you mean.
Oh God, women think they're funny. You're not that funny. Women are not funny people. I don't get it. I'm just taking the piss. Guys, that's my collection of random videos today. I hope you had a giggle just like I did, but also learned something. Give me a thumbs up on this video. Let's have some comments. Let's interact. Let's enjoy each other. All right. So subscribe if you haven't already. We're right there. We're at the peak of 200,000 subs. Yes, I think we're like 300 away or 400 away. Let me see. What's the latest number? And it's not that it's important. It's just part of, you know, reaching a milestone, you know. Yeah, 199,719 subs. You know what? Subs, just so that you guys can learn. For those of you that are working with me on the YouTube channel and the ones that I'm helping build their YouTube channel, subs are only important to get monetized. And then after that, it really doesn't matter if the person is subscribed from a monetary perspective. In other words, I would prefer you to watch my videos on a daily basis and not being subscribed versus subscribing and not watching my videos, because your subscription only tells the algorithm, hey, somebody is subscribed. But if you ain't watching it, the algorithm is still not going to push the videos to you. So it doesn't make any sense. You get my point, guys? So you got to watch the videos in order for me to benefit. Otherwise, doesn't really matter. Okay? So my friends, remember, whenever you're in doubt, always ask an older man. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.